Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another comic book review. This time we're going to take a look at a couple DC books and a small print book. So the first book I want to talk about is Justice League 3000, issue number 2. So I picked this up. Again, this was a book I was really kind of sketchy on when it came out because I'm thinking, it's kind of like DC ripping off Marvel 2099, like Spider-Man 2099, Punisher, Ghost Rider, X-Men, those books. And, you know, it really is, it's a very different book. It is a future book. If you haven't read it, give it a chance. I like the concept. It's 1,000 years in the future, and essentially these two characters named Terry and Terry, who work for Cadmus, the Wonder Twins, is what they're called, kind of, you know, behind their back sort of thing. They're starting to embrace it. They genetically cloned the best they could the original Justice League. So they're not right. They're missing parts of their memory. They're missing the experiences. And it's what if Bruce Wayne didn't lose his family and had Alfred there? What if Clark Kent didn't have, you know, John and Martha? What if Wonder Woman didn't have the trials that she went through, etc., etc.? And it's really kind of cool. And they don't have all the powers, which is pretty interesting. And it's been a good read. And I got to say, there's a new villain named, I think, Locust is her name. She's kind of interesting. She's kind of promiscuous, kind of bold, and she can manipulate reality, kind of like Franklin Richards in the Marvel universe, Fantastic Four. Definitely digging her. So she's a huge villain that they come across in this issue. So this is definitely, if you haven't picked this up, I really recommend picking it up. It's kind of a low-key book, but it's really one of the more interesting reads in the DC universe right now. So Justice League 3000, definite pickup. The other book I picked up was Batman Beyond Universe number 6. And there are two stories in this. The first one is a continuation from the last issue, which is why I really picked it up. The other one is you know, it's got a Man-Bat story, which is pretty decent. But the big thing is the Brainiac story. And what I like about this book, this is only the second issue I've picked up, but it kind of continues on that Batman Beyond universe, obviously. And the artwork, like, I mean, from Justice League and Batman animated series and Superman animated and all the Justice League cartoons, you can really tell that still has a huge impact on it. And it's kind of an evolution of that. Because, well, Brainiac looks like Brainiac from that world. And this is a really, really good story in the fact that Brainiac, I mean, this is just kind of a big, you know, universal setup that Brainiac really kind of pits all the heroes against. And, you know, here we see at the end, Brainiac doesn't want to take, you know, absorb the Earth. He wants to become the Earth, which is really, really cool. And Zod has the son of Zod, his name is Zod, has a pinnacle part of it. You see him, you know, Brainiac's telling him, hey, I've got connections, I'm more of your father than your father was, blah, 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 join with me, I'll show you this and that and the other. And little Zod's just like, he's like, oh, I get it. Okay, I don't need you anymore. And, you know, he's going to tell the superheroes. So, very interesting story. I'm really, really digging it. I'm looking forward to see where it goes. Decent book. I like the fact it's got a few different stories going on in it per month at $3.99. And it's picking up that whole Batman Beyond universe that I really enjoyed. So, definitely another good book. Now, this book I picked up, it's called 8-Bit Zombie. And it's by a publisher called Antarctic Press. which is a small label out of Texas. And they've been around since, I think, the 90s, they said. I went and looked at it online. And so they've been around for a minute. And this is kind of a little one-shot parody book. It's basically a Wreck-It Ralph parody, where and it's a black and white book, so I'm kind of digging that. The book is essentially what if the zombie from Wreck-It Ralph that kind of gives him the, just because you're a bad guy doesn't make you a bad guy. He kind of gives the whole, well, I want to be a hero too. Wreck-It Ralph became a hero kind of thing, and he wants to be a hero, and he infects the other video game guys, and well, it doesn't go so well. The cover is really, really cool. It's a two-piece cover where we've got like Pac-Man, we've got the Street Fighter guy who's Office Fighter. We also have Link and Mario down there. And then on the flip side, this is kind of a cooler cover. I like this cover a lot. Very digital bit. We've got Q*bert and Donkey Kong. We've got the guy from Metroid. I think that's Ninja Gaiden. We've got Mega Man, the Duck Hunter Dog, Mario, of course, and Link. Just a really good little book. It's a one-shot. It's $3.99. I think it came out, it says October of 2013. Definitely worth a pickup. If you haven't seen this, or if you've seen it in the shelves, pick it up. It's a fun read. Again, I'm not a big zombie comic guy, but this is definitely cute and fun, and I enjoyed it. It was a very, very well-written story, very tongue-in-cheek, and very, very clever. I'm definitely going to look more for this small press. Love a good independent book. So there it is, the comic review for the week so far. Thanks for watching, guys. Look for more videos in the future. Everybody stay warm. It's so cold out right now. I mean, like, deadly cold. I live here in Indiana. It's like a -1 with a wind chill of -30 out. Stay warm, be safe, be smart, and have a great week. And go out and buy some comic books, buy some independent books, buy some local books at your comic book shop this week. Thanks for watching again, and I will check up with you later.